Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. What's happening, y'all? We have Liv Morgan. I do have the trial version. I only have it at 6-star bronze, but we're going to take a look at her and her abilities and see what we think of this weekend's chase for the showdown. She is a defensive powerhouse, and as a coach has an interesting coaching ability. Talking about you, Striker KO. Black gems do 30% more damage, and immobile gems do 60% more damage overall. The title that we're going to use for the start of this is going to start with some head games. That's going to make us more botch gems, right? We're going to do the botch gem build first. The other one that you can use here is the Bret Hart plate. And the Bret Hart plate gives -4 MP, I believe, for each of your opponent's moves whenever you make 6 botch gems. I don't have that plate, but that is a plate that will be very useful if you do have this character. We are going to take some Fury 2s on the road, so that's going to be another 80%. The strap itself has another 30%. So keep those things in mind as we do our preview. Our first set of moves, we're going to go triple red, ride into Oblivion, deal 308k plus 101k per botch gem on the finisher. We're also going to put in the reversal move, the Sunset Rider, make a 5x5 area into botch. If your opponent generates at least 3 multiply gems, cough, cough, Acro Bianca, you're going to deal damage and make 20 of them into those multiplies into leech, and then you're going to steal your opponent's turn. So that's a useful against a lot of acrobats who are going to be making multiply gems. And last but not least, we are going to do the bite. The bite is a choose by 3x1 area to swap into red gems. It's also only 3 MP, so very useful. Come feud time, you're going to want to obviously have some MP going to get yourself started come a feud. So that's why I thought Piper would be good here, but red MP, any way you look at it, this one's good because it has, of course, more red gem damage. You're then going to put in Barrett. Barrett can actually do up to 100% when you have him at 26k, which I do not. So there's still a little bit more damage that you can put here. And then whatever botch gem damage you can put on the back end here. If you don't have Zombie Becky, since she is the newest one, then a flat 12k would also work here. And Stacy for the extra botch gem damage. All right, let's go check out On the Road Liv and see what we think of the red move set. So we're going to take Liv on the road against China. You'll notice that we are a little bit higher here than when we usually are. This would actually have 4. Those will both have 4. So you'd have to hit this choose 3x1 twice. You'd have to also not cascade. But with proper, and so as you can see, botch gems are on the board. So our head games plate went off, which is a good news situation. We're going to put down our 5x5. And then provided you don't cascade and you have some good perks, you should be able, and then it went off a second time. That's sort of the best case scenario. And then you can see we are doing now 287k per botch gem. If we do this one last time, we should be able to get the whole board just about. So here's the absolute power. We'll put the 5x5 down again, cover as many botch gems left. So there'll be 4 over there, there'll be more over here. So that's the majority of the board. We're missing 5 gems to be botches. We'll hit the finisher. So, and that completely knocks her out. So we did over 12 million damage on turn 1. So you can see how much damage that does. If you only put the 5x5 out one time without any of the head games plate going off, you're looking at about 8 to 9 million turn 1, which isn't bad at all. It's nothing to shake a stick at 6-star bronze max. All right, let's check out the next moveset. So for our next moveset, we're going to bring in the triple yellow. The face eraser is going to deal 217k. We're going to make 44 random gems into yellow gems. We got a kick out. This is the move that was changed earlier from the no pin bar move. So if we kick out while being pinned, we're going to make 30 random gems into leech gems. It's not going to deal any damage, but they're going to come in at 126k damage. And lastly, the 10 paces in turn, which is going to deal 176k damage and 131% for 1 turn yellow damage. Wait, I think I mixed it up. One of these two was changed. Either way, we have no longer a move, the pin bar move. What we do have is what you see right here. This is the updated. And so there's different ways that you can go about this. I just went straight yellow damage. You have the ability to go leech damage if you think that you are going to get pinned, and most likely you will. This is most likely the move set that will scale the best come 6-star silver. So I just put on all trainers and coaches that give us yellow MP as well as yellow gem damage. I also did, as you can see from here, I put on the rosy plate, which is going to give us an extra 75% when we make leech gems for yellow gem damage. So we'll go up against China again, and you can sort of see, basically, we're going to increase our yellow gem damage. We're going to make 44 of all of these yellow gems or 44 gems on the board into yellow, which is pretty much the rest of the board. And that's going to do us about 6.5 million. She should kick out. And it's a good thing because I wanted to show you just sort of the damage and what can be done afterwards. China doesn't do the best damage, but you get an idea sort of what can happen with this. So 500k, not a lot. If she got all of her moves off, there'd be something else. So we kick out of the pin. We put all of these leech gems on the board. We once again do 131%. And now, when we hit the finisher, we are going to do even more damage on our yellow gems. 144k for each yellow gem on the board. And a lot of them have leeches of 100k. So we're going to do a big smack right there, fill up our life, and completely drain out our enemy. So this has the ability that if you don't win turn 1, and they do kick out and they do smack you, you do have the ability to not only get all of your life back, but to kick out of the pin if it's a big one. So let's see if there's one more moveset to do. So those are the two movesets that I see actually being worthwhile to use. I didn't use either of the green moves, the submission or the Juggernaut gem move, because I don't find a situation where it's better than the other two movesets that I've already shown. So check out the other wonderful content creators as they, I'm sure, have done them in their videos. Nothing that I would choose to use personally. I think the two that I've shown are probably the best two you're going to get for her. That's Liv Morgan. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give it the old like, share, and subscribe. Brofessor out.